This video, I want to talk about the persuasive presentation assignment. So this is your last presentation assignment, and keep in mind the goal is to have growth with each presentation video. A reminder that in this course, we use the extemporaneous speaking style, which means that you can use notes or note cards, but it's important that you practice so that you never read your notes word for word or the entire speech verbatim. We want to make sure that we work on our eye contact so that we can engage with our audience. So for the persuasive presentation, you'll do a presentation video, a formal outline, a works cited page with a minimum of 5 sources, and there must be a verbal citation in each main point, a visual aid with a minimum of 8 slides, a presentation that includes an introduction, body, and conclusion, and the time requirement of 6 to 9 minutes. So your assignment is to prepare and present a persuasive speech covering a topic that is appropriate to your audience. You must incorporate external sources to support your position and your argument. So the general purpose is to persuade. You're going to persuade your audience to change their behavior, their thinking, adopt your point of view on a question of policy, change maybe their point of view, urge cooperation on a specific action. So when choosing a topic, think about your audience and try to avoid overused ideas. I've been a public speaking teacher for 20 years, and if I'd kept a tally on certain topics that I've heard, it would be a lot. I know there's sometimes that topics come in and out of fashion. Sometimes they're more timely than others. So think of maybe topics that are timely, that are appropriate for discussions going in today's world. Speeches must be 6 to 9 minutes in length. An organized typed outline is required for the speech, as all speeches. Follow the rubric and the sample outline provided on how to follow that. Visual aids, remember, kind of 8 slides are required, a minimum of 8 slides, but keep in mind that the visual aids are for your audience and not for you. Make them simple, make them clean. There shouldn't be too many words on a slide. Make sure the colors are friendly and pleasing to the eye and easy to be seen. Again, like in the other speeches, think about how you're going to project your visual aid during your presentation video. Your speech organization, you'll have an intro with an attention getter, a thesis, and preview your main points. You'll have the body with 3 main points, and you'll use transitions to connect the main points to ensure that your audience know exactly where you are in your speech. The conclusion, you'll cue the conclusion, summarize your main points, restate your thesis, and provide a clear ending. So for your sources, you'll have to have a minimum of 5 sources and the verbal citation in each point. But keep in mind, I'm expecting to hear logos, pathos, and ethos in the presentation. If you recall, those are Aristotle's 3 types of proofs. So logos is logical proof, your facts, your statistic, the good solid support evidence. Pathos is an emotional appeal, so where you're pulling at the audience's heartstrings in your effort to persuade them. And ethos is your ethical credibility. Why are you credible to speak on this topic? As all research-based speeches, these will be submitted through the plagiarism checker. So in practicing your presentation, make sure to review your feedback from previous presentation, work to improve weaker areas, and make sure that you practice earlier so that you can polish up your presentation style. Keep in mind the audience requirement and the presentation video requirements. So most students enjoy the persuasive presentation because they really like to give their opinions on topics. So just keep in mind that you're giving us your opinion on the topic, you're giving us your thoughts about the topic, but you're supporting that with evidence. You're supporting that with professional support material. So make sure to remember those things. It's not just your thoughts and your opinions. It's your thoughts and your opinions with the support material to build it up.